This posture, as the name suggests, requires that you have easy access to a wall. If you do not, try using the back of an armchair as a support for your legs. A wall is much better though because of its straight line verticality, and you want to make sure that there is no collapse at the back of the knees. It is also sometimes helpful to use a yoga belt to bind the thighs together so that you don't have to work too hard to keep your legs in position. And you might benefit from the use of a cushion underneath your head, so make sure that you have these props to hand. I would also advise you to place the screen you are watching this on in a position where you can easily see it for visual reference. The key to making sure that the backs of your legs fit snugly against the wall is to bring the sitting bones to the wall first. To do this, you will need to lie on one side with your legs bent into your chest. Whichever side of the body you decide to lie on, you want to make sure that it runs along the same side edge of your mat. And for reference, the wall is running along the front edge of your mat. Once you have brought your sitting bones right up against the wall, take a deep breath in, and as you exhale, roll onto your back, extending the legs up the wall. I appreciate that I make it look easier than it is, and it might take you a few attempts to do this. If you need to place a belt around your thighs, make a loop and place both feet inside, bringing the belt to knee and thigh level. Then tighten the belt so that the legs are bound together, meaning that they are now a stronger force field against the already strong force field of the wall. If you find that your chin sticks up because of shortness through your back muscles, you can place a low cushion underneath your head. Once you are in position with the legs against the wall and the back flesh smoothed out with the shoulder blades pinned to the floor away from your ears, take the arms generously away from the sides of your body with the palms of the hands turned face up and close your eyes. I mentioned force fields. The wall is a force field. The floor acts as a force field, and your body is a force field. The weight of your body combined with the forces of the legs versus the wall means that most of the force in this posture is driven through the pelvis and up through your back. So encourage your back muscles to soften. The muscles can choose to do one of two things when force is pushed through them. Either they choose to take the force and use it, becoming active and engaging in purposeful movement, or they can choose to stay inactive and soft and allow the force to move freely through them. The second option is what we want to encourage in this position, so this means staying with your exhalation. Remember, in the exhalation, your diaphragm muscle releases the energy it resourced on the inhalation and becomes passive. This process influences all other muscles in the body to follow suit. We will count to 4 as we inhale, then I want you to hold the dynamic in the inhalation for the same count of 4 before releasing into the instinctive urge to exhale. In this way, you are promoting a desire to soften and release with each exhalation. Try 5 more breaths, counting to 4 as you inhale, 4 as you hold in the expansive phase, and then enjoying the long releasing exhalation that naturally follows. The comfort factor in this posture can vary enormously between students, where some say they could stay here indefinitely, and others talk of their thigh muscles trembling and a building of discomfort levels. Try to focus on the breath and soften across your chest and down through the arms into your hands. Soften the muscles of expression through the face and encourage softness through the back of the body, from the back of your head, through your neck, the back ribs and the back waist, into the sacrum. Soften around the edges of the shoulder blades. Soften into the floor and soften the backs of the legs into the wall. Apart from helping to release length through the back of your body, this posture also helps to rest the circulation through the legs and drain the lymphatic fluid from the lower body. With regular practice, as with all postures, the discomfort level should lessen. To come out of the posture, remove the belt if you have bound the legs and bend the knees into the chest. Decide which side you are going to roll towards, and before you roll, raise the arm above your head so that you don't roll onto it. Wait for an exhalation before rolling onto your side and slowly pushing yourself up to a seated position.